Okay, so I have spilled the coffee and patted it dry. And sometimes you can blow the coffee or shake it. Just kind of play with it, get the effects that you want. And then the drawing, the effectiveness of the drawing is you do not draw where the coffee is not. You only draw on the coffee itself. So it makes it look like this image is emerging. So we're drawing a Viking here. This is in honor of my heritage. I'm all Scandinavian, Nordic, and English. What's yours? Put it in the comments. What is your heritage? So I am using this cool pen. It is, let me look. It's called Fudenosuke, Fudenosuke, Fudenosuke. It's Japanese. I got this on Amazon. Pretty cool. It's like a calligraphy brush, or like a calligraphy brush in the shape of a marker. So this is Prismacolor pencil that I'm using. You can use others like Crayola, but I don't like to. I'm testing right here on another coffee stain, just kind of how the pencils and the marker are going to work together, how I'm going to be able to layer colors if I wish. And you can play around with this. Sometimes I like to put the black down first and then the color, but as you can see on this side, I'm putting the color down first. And have fun with it. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Okay, here I'm laying down a darker yellow. Just kind of give some depth to the hair. This is really fun, especially if you don't worry about it too much. It's okay what it ends up looking like. Just give yourself a break, and if you make a mistake, you just kind of go over it again with the black, make a thicker black line, or change the design a little bit. The most important thing is just to have fun. Be nice to yourself as you're learning to do this. Something with this marker is if you can notice when I'm making the tips, just kind of flick it outward. Don't have a lot of pressure on the tip when you get to the end where you want to make something very sharp. So what makes him, what makes him very fierce is these sharp edges. And so by the time I'm making these sharp edges, I'm pulling the tip up off the paper. Now the way I got this image onto the paper is I literally just pulled up a picture. I'm using a stock image here. So I have the right to actually use this picture of this graphic. And I pulled him up, made a screenshot, pulled him up on my computer and adjusted the size of the screenshot. And then literally put the piece of paper on top of my computer screen and traced it with a pencil. Super easy. Or you can draw freehand. Here, airplanes going by. I live in the path of 2 different airports. Now down in here, I'm not necessarily following my drawing. At this point, I'm just having fun, and he turned out a little different than the actual reference that I'm using. This took me about 45 minutes to draw, so I have this at like 4x speed. see part of his beard is missing because of that, the coffee stain. You ran out of the coffee stain. So just follow the edges of the brown coffee. Make it look like your image is emerging, like a portal from the shattered stain. I love this pen. Now I'm just starting to shade the face a little bit with Prismacolor pencils. Now when you're doing eyes, do you see I did a lighter blue on the bottom and then a darker blue on the sides and the top. That just makes it look more realistic. And this is a pen. Let's see what that is called. It's a gel pen to make those white highlights. It's called Igno Broad white pen for the highlights. Now I'm just cleaning up the black because when I did the Prismacolor pencils there, kind of messed up the black a little, but this black marker will cover anything. Now I'm using a Posco marker, and this was a little difficult because it's so big. It's huge. I'm kind of clumpy, actually. I had to just lay down the basic field, and then I cleaned it up. More cleanup of the black. And here I realized, the coffee stain right there wasn't really reading well, and so you can always change your coffee stain. See how that kind of looks better that way. Prismacolor pencil again. Just kind of filling in the holes where the big Posco did not reach. Put a little dark underneath and a little highlight on the top to make those little rivets pop. It's amazing what a highlight can do. Posco again. Trying to make it kind of shiny. This I started with pencil and didn't really like it, so I did the Posco on top of it. Clean up the edges again. I hope you're having fun creating this. That didn't work. And I debated whether or not to do this, but I thought it was a really cool effect to outline all of the coffee. So I did. And be sure to sign it. And And please subscribe. Any support you can give me, this is a new channel and it's taking a ton of time. So any support you can give me to help me monetize so that I can perhaps maybe hire some help with all this editing, that would be amazing. So like, subscribe, share, and please draw this with me. Enjoy it. Show me what you created. Bye, love.